Hi everyone, welcome back to Naturally Candid. I'm your girl Shannon, and if you haven't already, please hit the like, subscribe and notification bell so you can know when I upload. Guys, it is 2021 and we made it! We made it. I am so ecstatic that we are all here to, celebrate life for this another year, because all of us know that life is not sure for the next day, so we have to live today like it is tomorrow. But we still have to make our plans and our goals. What if we actually live for tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we still have to make our plans for tomorrow, our visions, our goals for tomorrow. But listen, I am at a point of gratefulness now that I'm just elated and excited that we made it to 2021. So yeah, my thumbnail is a bit exaggerated, but with the proper financial plan, I will be able to achieve that $1 million mark very soon, And I wish for you guys to have the same type of approach, same type of mentality, and the same type of vision for yourselves too. Speak it into being and let's claim it. Let's start by building that in 2021. Shannon is just blabbering about financial plan, but what is a financial plan? So financial plan is literally just a document that is stating your monetary situation currently and what you intend for it to be. So it's like a plan of action with your money. In the creation of your financial plan, you can choose to create it for yourself, or you can decide to pay someone to create it for you. But listen, Google is there. Google can tell you pretty much any information that you want to know about. So if you want to create a financial plan, the simple thing to do is to Google. It probably, you just might be surprised with what you come up with, and you can do it yourself. But really and truly, if you really don't have the time to do it and you just don't see yourself as the person to create a financial plan, get somebody to do it for you, because it's very important to your financial journey. I want you to remember that one of the keys to financial success is to really plan what you want to do with your money. And in planning, you need to be thorough and specific. So when you're creating this financial plan, ensure that all your financial targets, your financial goals, all your expenses and other expenditures are mentioned in this financial plan. Think of it like a business plan. If you want me to do a video on how to create a business plan, you can state that down in the comments below and I'll go ahead and do that for you. But think about it like a business plan. You have all the different components that you need to make mention of. Handle your finances in that same type of diligence and that same type of respect. Create your financial targets, and then you're going to make a plan to achieve those, and those that are already in your way as stumbling blocks. This is what the financial plan is for, to get rid of the stumbling blocks out of your finances and to create those positive outcomes for you and your future. Trust me, your future self will thank you now. Will thank you in the future for what you are doing now to make the future better. What this plan gives is it shows you your vision. It gives you a financial roadmap to work with. So at the end of your financial plan, you are going to create a strategy, and this strategy will be what you guard your spending habits, your investments, and everything in your day-to-day affairs. This strategy is what you will follow in order for your money to be put to good use at all times. Because listen, if you want to really reach somewhere financially and you put the plan in place and you're not following the plan, then you're really not serious about your financial health. You're not serious. You understand? And the only way to get your goals or to achieve all your targets that you want, you have to be financially serious. So me saying this to you is easy, but it's upon you to do the work. Take the information that I'm granting onto you. Nobody never gave me this. So as I'm learning it, I'm sharing it just the same, because I know there are persons out there like myself who want to know this information, right? So I'm sharing. I'm not going to be selfish with the information. Now that we are serious about it, we know what a financial plan is and we know the purpose of the financial plan. Now let us get into the steps in creating your very own financial plan. Now the first thing I want you guys to do is to basically calculate your net worth. You need to know what you are valued now at this point in time. You need to know what your value is. I did a video, luckily, on how to calculate your net worth. I will be sharing that link down into the description below. So if you're interested to know how to calculate your net worth, then you can click that link and watch that video. If you already know how to calculate your net worth, that's the first thing that you need to do in terms of creating your financial plan. Then the next thing you need to do is to look at your cash flow. And when I say to look at your cash flow, I mean all your cash flow. So whether you're ranked up in debt, or you have an additional amount in savings, or you're throwing a partner, or you're doing this for the business money, look at all your cash flow. That's the next step in creating your financial plan. Now that we have fleshed out the plan, we have identified some key information that we would have needed to create the plan. You now need to use that information and create for yourself a financial strategy that will propel you to achieve your financial goal. Just a tidbit of advice when you are creating your strategy. Please guys, please be realistic. I know that there are some things that seem fancy now, but you have to take it a step at a time. So be realistic and set realistic targets so that you'd be able to achieve them in a quick fashion, and then you can up your targets every time you achieve one. All right, so be realistic when creating your strategy. Let us sum up all of what we just spoke about. We're going to sum it up in just one little simple example. All right, this is the example. So you have done your calculation for your net worth, and you find that your net worth is negative $1.8 million. That's probably not a place that you want to be. You don't want to be in the negative figures. So therefore, your financial plan or your financial target or your strategy should be created based on the notion that you want to get out of those arrears, because what the negative figure, the negative $1.8 million would mean is that you are in debt or you're in arrears by one way or the other. Whether you took out a loan, whether you owe on something, one way or the other, you are in arrears of $1.8 million. So your financial strategy should be geared towards clearing you from that debt. So be honest with me guys, be honest. Would you want to stay in that debt? No, I don't think so. So for this example that I just gave you with the 1.8 million in arrears, a strategy to fix that problem can start with simply just getting an additional job, or to start a side hustle, right? But you know the side hustle going to require capital too. Where will that capital come from? So you just have to decide and determine what is your priority, where your priority lies, and how you can be able to achieve those things that you actually prioritize, and you'll see how clearly your vision start to be. Now there's a tool that you guys can use to help you to create your strategy, and that is your financial checklist. You can make a checklist of all the financial goals, financial targets, financial plans that you have, whether you want to go study at university, whether you want to go get a house, whether you want to buy a new car, whether you want to upgrade a new car, whether you want to furnish your home. All these things should be written on your financial checklist. And then beside each of these items, you need to put something that you would do to be able to achieve or accumulate the funds necessary to achieve those targets on your checklist. And as soon as you accomplish them, you tick them off, right? So you can look at the pattern of your financial checklist and structure your financial plan according to the checklist. The checklist is just a simplified version of giving you a way to be accountable for your goal, right? So you use the items that you prioritize on your checklist and you include them in your financial plan. Your checklist is to guide you. So every time when you're achieving a goal, you take it off. You put that and you take it off again. Makes it so much simpler for you to achieve your goals, your financial plan. All right, so that's an idea for you guys. You can choose to use it, or you can probably take a different route as long as you create your financial plan. Another tip I would like to leave with you is that when you're creating your financial plan, divide your goals into 3 different categories, whether they're short-term, medium-term, or long-term. When you are this specific, it allows for you to know exactly what you need to be doing in this space of time to achieve those targets. So when I'm creating my financial plan, if you want me to do a video of me doing that, just state it down in the comments below. If that would give you the extra motivation and the extra push, why not? Let me know down in the comments. I know I use the term short term, medium term, and long term, but let me be a little bit more specific in what those are. When we talk about the short term goals, we talk about those goals that you can probably achieve between 1 month to 3 months, or it depends on what short term is for you. All right, say you're in a 1 year, you're in a 1 year bracket, and you want to split short term, medium term, or long term in that 1 year, then you know you do it in months. But say for example you're making a financial plan for probably 10 years down the line, you'd say, all right, after 2 years that might be a short term. Whichever way you put it or suit it for yourself, that is what you need to work with. Your short-term goals would be those goals that you know that are very simple to achieve. So that could be like an emergency fund, like you're creating an emergency fund. I did a video on how to create an emergency fund. I'll either post it in the card above or link it down in the description below. Be sure to check it out after you have completed watching this video. But anyways, your short-term goal could be whether creating an emergency fund, paying off a loan, clearing your credit card. Those are deemed short-term goals. Your medium-term goals now, you know, those are bigger goals and might take a longer time to achieve. So some of those goals could probably be like buying a car or buying a house, moving. All of these things are considered medium term. And your long-term goal now, your absolute long-term goal is basically, you know, preparing yourself for your retirement. How much nest egg will you be preparing for your survival after a certain age when you can't work again? So yes, that is what I would advise for you, to just split it into different terms so you know exactly what you're working towards immediately, in the medium term and in the long term. It is the start of a new year, and I believe that if you can get your financial house in order by creating a financial roadmap, a financial plan, then it will set the tone for an amazing 2021 and beyond. So I hope that you took my advice and you will now be creating your financial plan if you haven't already. If you have created your plans, kudos to you. I applaud you, especially in times like these. So go ahead and create your plans if you haven't, and I'm looking forward to y'all sharing your success stories after you have done such. So don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can always know when I upload. Happy New Year to you all, and have fun in your financial planning. I will see you in the next video.